Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Woo! It's been a very long time, okay? But don't worry, I'm back. After going through both camp, after going through tech school, finally back, and guess what? I'm in school now. Yes, I'm in Rutgers, New Brunswick, and it's been a very long journey. This is gonna be a welcome back video. This video is just gonna be like getting back into my elements because I haven't done a video in a long time. And I would do two separate videos talking about my boot camp and another video describing my tech school. But this video in particular is to talk about my experience throughout this 8 months away. Okay. I know everybody's happy that I'm back, but settle down,
Bombastic
settle down.
side eye.
Let's talk about boot camp. Okay. All right, let's talk about my boot camp. So basic training was a lot of experience, okay? I met different people. I showered with 50 naked dudes. I did a lot with 50 different dudes, and I'm not gonna lie, it was hectic, and it took a lot of energy, but you realize that it took a lot of energy so you can grow. It took a lot of energy so you can train yourself to do stuff like that. So it wasn't a bad experience at all. It was actually really good. What I didn't like about the whole thing was that the communication in there was very bad. Okay. When I went in there, I just discovered that I am actually sickle cell. Not sickle cell. I had the sickle cell trait. Okay, and from the very first start, the person that actually, I don't know who discovered it first, but the first person that spoke to me about it was scaring me, right? And then it turned out that I wasn't even that bad. So the communication was like, like you should have found a way to tell me this without scaring me, but I guess you didn't know. So, but it held me back from a lot of like hard training stuff. But I was there for all of that, so it didn't like. I feel like I would have done way better. Not that I did bad on my PT tests and stuff like that, but I feel like I would have done way better if I like started training with them and stuff like that. But in otherwise, I listen. I made it through BMT as a grad. What's it called again? Was it top graduate? No, honor graduate, right? Yeah, honor graduate. Yes. And it was the best experience ever. I was part of the wolf pack. I should have worn my dress in the next video. But I was part of the wolf pack. I was in Disneyland, and it was don't come for me, y'all people that ended up in the Alcatraz. Don't come for me, bro. But listen, it's not that deep. Like I don't know what to tell you. But nonetheless, my experience in boot camp was great. I made friends. I still talk to some people, and my best friend in BMT was actually Nigerian. Typical. But yeah, and we had the best time of our lives. Okay, me and him had aspirations, and we made sure that we did exactly what we said we were going to do. And we passed, and then we became airmen. We got our coins, and we left. Okay, but he had a very short tech school. I think he was FSS. My tech school, I'm a 4.0, so I'm a mech tech. My tech school as a medical technician was very long. Okay, it was 6 months. Not only that, I still had to take the NREMT, the National Registry of EMTs, the big test that EMTs got to take to become EMTs. I took that in like after what 4 months of studying the shit that people use 2 years to take. I took it after 4 years, and I still passed. You understand exactly? Yeah. And not only did I passed, and I got what do you call it? The highest GPA. Let me not brag. Me getting that high GPA also gave me the chance to choose my, you know, the second phase of my test school, the location for the second phase of my test school, and I chose Florida, of course. Like who's choosing Ohio, bro? Who's choosing Las Vegas and you're not even 21? What are you gonna do in Las Vegas and you're not even 21? Exactly. So I went to Florida. I don't want to go. I don't want to go to Travis, California, because I don't want to get burned, and plus, like, no shade. And I'm sorry, but college winter was not for me. It was just wait. I felt like it was gonna be too expensive, and I was so scared that the one day that I'm there, a fire will break out. Even in Florida, I was scared of the hurricanes, but um, I'd rather a hurricane carried me up in the sky than like burn in hell or something. Yeah. But yes, I made it through all of that. Okay, and I made a lot of friends. And in test school, it was big nurses, big doctors that was in there with me. Like, why are you studying the same stuff that I'm studying? Like, you already been through this. Like, what's going on? But yeah, I okay. So this is the big question: would you do BMT again? I don't think I'm gonna do that again. But would I wanna hang around with the people that I met in BMT? Of course. Like these people, I don't know. I'm a sociable person, okay? I like to deal with people a lot. So I feel like I would rather do that again. Like I would rather like live with those people again. I would rather interact with those people again. But I'm not going to BMT again and go and see that MTI and that other senior MTI with a blue band and always intimidated, always angry at somebody. Like what do we do, bro? We just got here, bro. We don't know, like, chill, bro. In tech school, the people I met in tech school, they were the ones that made me actually like want to do tech school again. Like I would rather not do BMT again, but I would do tech school again because of the people I met in tech school. Okay, like my friends in tech school. I was gonna mention names, but I don't want people to feel left out. Everybody I met in tech school was great. Okay, I was a red rope in tech school. Period. So if you're out there and you think you can do it, you can do it, okay? Listen, I thought I wasn't a leader material. And I'm probably not a leader material. But I put myself that's what it is. Like when you go into like tech school BMT, put yourself in those leadership places. They don't expect you to be good at it. They expect you to try. They're going to I can't even talk. They're, they will train you on how to be a leader. You're going to leave tech school and BMT with leadership skills, sociable skills. Like, bro, try it. You're not gonna die. They're not expecting you to be like you're not graded on that. I mean you are graded on it. But like you're given time to grow and to change and to adapt. Okay? When you come out of tech school BMT, you're a different person. You're not completely changed to the foundation, but you're reformed. Okay? You're added onto. You become a different person. And if you had bad habits, you realize that, yeah, whatever you is. But you realize that you are self-conscious. You now have the choice to either do it right or go back to your bad habits. And most people don't choose the latter. They don't go back to the bad habits. They actually, do what's right. Yeah. Okay, so I'm actually really. Let me tell you how about coming back to school. Okay, Jesus Christ. So I missed 2 weeks of school. I came back, and then my mates are already in like class. They've been in class for 2 weeks, and I just realized my whole schedule was like messed up, bro. I like, and I had to learn how to pick the bus and everything. I still haven't been to some places. I missed the whole class and got a zero, bro. It was that hectic. And plus, I can't use my car on the campus. Like, that's crazy. I brought my car here. I paid $200 to keep the car on campus, and I can't even drive until like 5 o'clock. That's diabolic. Okay? That is way too diabolic. But, like, and then Jesus Christ. Those packed, sardined bass. Uh, those packed, sardined bus. Okay? Everybody and their mama is in a bus. Okay? They're in there. They're like struggling to hold themselves together in that bus. It's hot, it's humid. People open up their armpits and it's all over you. Like, dude, like, why don't just let me use my car? Like, yo, like, it's crazy. But like, I feel like I'm settling in. I feel like so far I'm doing really good. I feel like everything is going on right now. I'm like figuring out the schedule. I'm like creating, like navigating myself. I'm actually looking for a job as an EMT, and I probably have a job. I just need, and I'm trying to also join the running club. I'm trying to join the dancing club. I feel like I'm gonna have it all together pretty soon. The first couple of days of all of this, after all of that, after 8 months of that, it's like it's affecting everything else. But I feel like I'm gonna do good. I'm gonna do great. So yeah, guys, but I'm so happy that I'm back. Like it really, and like I know I'll be a very bad YouTuber because I don't really make that much videos. I should have made videos in tech school, but I was so way too scared of like, was I looking for my ass because I probably videoed something I'm not supposed to video. So I didn't really go through all that. But I'm gonna make videos in school, okay? And I think I'm gonna start doing shorts. I'm gonna start doing like all types of like, videos. I'm trying to grow on all of my social media platforms, Instagram, and so thank you guys for sticking with me. And I'm so happy that I'm back. And I can't really promise you that I'm gonna do a video every week, but I promise I'm gonna try and make videos more often now. Okay? Okay, so thank you for sticking around, and I'll see you in the next one.